Hello and welcome. This is going to start off a little bit differently from the previous episodes. Um, this is my first time doing YouTube videos, first time doing a series. I am very happy with the views I've got so far and the comments and the likes, and I really appreciate it, so thank you so much. The reason why this episode has started differently today is because this isn't the save file that we've been using on my original run. Why is that? While editing videos, it came to my attention that I didn't record this part that we are about to do now. And I was thinking of so many ways of how I could try and get around it, and in all honesty, it's just not going to work that way. So I am re-recording this on a different game. However, we will be cutting back over to what the original episode would have been after this. So this is just to fill in the gap that I thought I had recorded and I never pressed record. So it's an absolute massive error on my behalf, and we're going to get straight into it. So unfortunately, it is a little bit different because I now know what I'm doing with this. But again, everything after this will be an authentic reaction to the game, as I didn't know what was happening at the time. So we want to get through this door. Now, when I first played it, I went here. I tried to put the two-headed serpent in there. That wasn't going to fit. Baffled. Absolutely baffled. And in all honesty, the last episode that I did record, would have just been quite short because I would have had to have narrowed it down to me just running all over the place like this. All like this. All over the place. And my God, I was scratching my head, pulling my hair. I wasn't pulling hair, but you know. So in order to be able to get into that room, we need to find a little snake plate. So in order to do that, we're going to go into the mines. Now, again, we run all the way around. It took me so long to figure this out, so I'm quite happy that I can just get straight to this point for you, and we can just move on with our lives, you know, because we just want to get on with the episode. Watch me get lost now. See this rat? Now, this is on a few bits of the wall. Follow the rats, and you come to a door. Now, I opened this door with a key that we'd picked up previously in the episode, so we're going to now climb this ladder. I've mentioned so many times, and it still baffles me how many ladders there are in this game. We were here at the other side when we first come through, so we're going to unlock this. Now, over here we're going to find the token of the serpent. I called it the snake plate. It obviously wasn't, but it's fine. So that's what we need to get through the door. Well, that wasn't meant to happen, but you know, sometimes we still make mistakes, and that wasn't even meant to happen. Healed myself. Right, so if you're wondering where that was this bit where he was writing, "Stop being on the wall, Ellie. Stop being such an idiot." Rah, 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 rah. So, what we need to do now is go back to the door. I shall see you there. Welcome back to the door. Here it is. Let's put this in there. Token of the serpent. And we finally get to go in. So this is an area that I was wondering for a very long time why we couldn't get here. If you're wondering why I'm taking the enemies down so quickly, it's because I have this on very, very easy mode, just so I could skim through. Get off me. Right. There's that mine key. Ali, mine entrance by the tower, by the water tower, you idiot. It would be good if I could actually have said that properly, but, you know, things don't change. You may be wondering how comes I've got a little bit better with the combat as well. I have, in fact, finished the game, and I can't wait for you to see it. Right, now I can't remember where we went through. Right. So, it's quite good playing through this, you know, getting to experience the full game again. Whoa. Where did we go last time? Was there somewhere to go around here? Nope. You'd think I'd remember. I'd love to know in the comments if people have been playing this, how they feel about the game. In all honesty, I think it's great. Really good game. Ah! So we're going to go through here, and we're going to see you. I really wish I paid attention to the glyphs more often. That is something that I do wish I did do. However, again, I've said it through the whole season, we learn from our mistakes. And boy, am I learning. Right, what's here? No! Grief. Now, if you're wondering where this leads to, this actually leads all the way back to the camp where Atticus and everyone were. Here we are. So that answers that. So just in case you were wondering, I'd like to show everything, you know, hence why the dedication of making sure that I've put this bit back out there, because I couldn't just put the episode up that's coming out with this. It's going to be 2 in 1, so you will hear me start it off by saying welcome back to Hell Is Us. Again, I just wanted to make you aware that you're not going crazy. Okay, Bracky on the present. I'm going to hand it over to Bracky of the past. And I hope you enjoy the rest of this episode, guys. See you in a sec. Alright, welcome back to another episode of Hell Is Us. We're still in hell. It don't look like we're going anywhere soon, baby cakes. And that's all I can say about that matter. In the in the last episode, we got a bit lost, quite lost, very lost, you know. Um, and when I was editing my videos, believe it or not, I'm quite far in advance with recordings. This is my first time doing this. It's quite weird talking into a microphone. I mean, I'm used to talking to myself anyway. That's not weird. Don't call it weird. We all do it. But what I'm saying is when you are talking into a microphone, it gets a little weird, you know. You kind of feel a bit like, I don't really know if I'm saying the right things. My neighbours must be thinking that I'm crazy, because they've lived next to me quite a long time now, so they probably are thinking what goes on in this house. Not much does, but I suppose they hear me sing quite a bit, and you know, not really that, not good singing, let's be honest. Anyway, in the last episode, we got lost. Very confused as to where we needed to go. I had no idea for the life of me. I felt like we were going back and forth, which is going to be fun when editing this video because, well, not this video, that video, because I don't want to waste too much of people's time running back and forth, going here, there, and everywhere, running around in circles, literally like this. And editing one of my old videos, I realised something. I went down a certain ladder, which there are many of in this game, and there was a locked gate. Not only was there a locked gate, there was a picture of a rat. Do you remember that picture of the rat? That little spray paint one that the guy was shouting at Ali like, "Hey, don't be such an idiot, Ali. Stop cutting corners and jumping over walls." That rat. I don't think I've opened this yet. So we're going to go there and see what's what, really. That's not really much I can really say about that, but that, so. Anyway, how's everyone's weekend? Have they all had a good one? It's been quite chilled here and not lonely, but you know, entertaining, chilled, raining. Always raining recently, but that's pretty much standard for UK weather, I suppose, at this time of year. Anyway, enough about that. So, this was the picture of the rat I was talking about. Now, we haven't opened it, obviously. And we have a mine key. Perfect. This must lead somewhere. This has to, because I don't know any other way where we can go. Any other place, any other way. Say it ain't so. Oh! Yeah, no, I didn't mean that. I'll start again. No.
Looks like I need to adjust the dosage.
No, you don't need to do nothing about that. You don't need to do nothing or nothing about that, alright? I just need to go back to where I was. Where am I now? Oh, you're having a laugh, aren't you? Just give me a second. Okay, we're back. Pretty quick, wasn't it? I told you it would be a sec. I can't believe that happened. Well, I can do. Send the drone. Send out the boys. Whoa! Isn't that just so funny? I'll see you in a sec. Okay, we're back. Again. Do you know what? Let's have a look at the drone stuff, because if not... What's this? Shockwave. Fantastic. And do you know what? For this occasion, just to know we mean business, I'm changing my hat. I'm doing it. How do you wear them? It just says inspect. You can't do that to me. Ah. No. Yeah. Look at that. We mean business now. Yeah. Oh, I'm delighted. I really am. I don't know if you could tell, but twice? Really? Twice. You're a big fella. Another thing when editing my videos, right? You kind of look at how much you've progressed. I'm not gonna lie, I do feel like the first couple of videos I've done, I didn't really sound myself. I felt a bit monotone. I think that just all comes with part of learning how to talk to yourself into a microphone, as stated earlier. However, I do find that the combat has progressively got harder, but I have progressed with it. Now, it may not look that way considering I've just died twice in a row, and I understand you have a valid point there. But man, I sucked. I really did. It was awful. It was crap. It really was. I'd like to think I've got a bit better. What happened there? So there's more rats being painted. There's someone here. Hello. I think it's about utilizing the skills that you've got. You know, I'm not really using much of them. You know, like this one here on the left-hand side, and then the drone ones as well. They really do help. I feel like I just kind of go in all guns blazing, which I've said this before. I'm a bit impulsive. I think that's like even when I try and talk, I speak a bit too fast and I can't get my words out, and then end up saying like the wrong thing, and then I can't breathe properly. You know. Very distressing sometimes. It's really not that deep, but you X. I want to say square again. Time loop guardian, of course it was. You guys just love giving me a hard time, didn't you? Was that it? Just that's it. That's all you had for me. I mean, listen, I'm grateful and everything, I really am, but I was kind of expecting a little something, you know what I mean? Like a rod or another key or just some vegetables. Great. I mean, I love veg. Veg don't seem to do much on this game besides stamina. Was that literally all that was down there? Sorry. Am I missing something? Alright. Up we go. Sorry about that, guys. I just needed to make sure that I hadn't missed anything, you know. There's a ladder there. Now there was... no, that wasn't. I'm grabbing... What do you say? So we definitely look like we're going for the ecstasy key. Token of the moon. This torch. No, I don't have that. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly go back down to the mine because I feel like there's something I might have missed. So I'll see you back right about here. Okay, just cut back down to the mine. I did say I'll be back up there. However, there is a door here. So we are going to go through said door. I knew I would have missed something. Oh, you're a part of that. Crap. Okay. Oh, that was so close. I am going to have to use the medikit. Oh, man. Ah, another grief rod. I wonder if that's the one that we can use back in Sinedra Forest now. I keep saying this every time, but it was a grief rod we needed. No, they're limbic rods. As the hours of the day slip by, as the months of the year pass, and the seasons turn, in the four corners of Hadea, our vigil endures. Ooh. Eternity mystery discovered. Alright, welcome back. And it only took not even a moment. So, that was quite challenging down there. Back up here. And the moon. The moon is down here. Token of the moon. This looks promising. And what could go wrong here? But just lucky, I guess. Do I? Do I do what I think? I did what I thought I should do, but I did it anyway, and I didn't know if it was, so yeah. Fantastic. Limbic capacitor. Capacitor? Uh... Boom. Ah. You were sneaky there, weren't you? Brilliant. Eh? You. You were the one that was showing your face up here, weren't you? Fantastic, you're gone. All of you. Eradicate you all. Oh my god. Sorry, just to take focus off the game for a second. Where I've got my clothes drying on my clothes rack, I've put it in the hallway because how I've positioned everything here to play this. And just from the corner, I just keep thinking there's somebody standing there. So if you hear me scream at one point, it's either that or it's a spider. And I'll tell you now, for some reason, these past few weeks I've been terrorized by them. They've been coming under my sofa, and I was by myself, and my friend, I FaceTimed her and she was laughing her head off. And literally, I kid you not, the next day she come round and I was making something in the kitchen, and she turned around and said, "There's a massive spider that's just run under your sofa." Of course I laughed, like, ha 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 ha. What are the chances of that? I was on the phone to you yesterday only telling you this. No, there was a massive spider. For some reason, this seems to be like the beacon of hope for spiders in this place, so I'm just really hoping there isn't one. Anyway, back to what we were doing, the game. I don't like your attitude. I didn't know that I could block and heal at the same time. I thought that wasn't allowed. I can block and heal at the same time. This is perfect. And I've only just realised this now. I've got to look at that because I remember what it was supposed to be for. Where's the rods? They're the spears. Spheres, sorry. Aha. That was it. That was it. That was what I needed, but we've already jumped down now. So I'm going to finish this, and then I just need to remind myself that after this, we need to go back to that chest. Now, I know it said on there that every time you die that the enemies don't come back, that you've already killed, and you don't lose your items, but, you know. That was pretty easy. What's this one? A hand. Don't go there, girlfriend. That's what it looks like. Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening. Or as I like to say, talk to the face because the hand ain't listening. Make sense of that, what you will. Jesus Christ, is that a big hollow walker? Oh, it's a statue. Woo! Oh, that got me right there for 1 second. I thought, Jesus Christ, don't worry about spiders and that. They got this massive hollow walkers. Oh. You're a bugger. Now. Come on, come on, come on. No. Oh, we done it. Talk to the face because the hand ain't listening. And that's all she wrote for that, baby cakes. I didn't mean to do that either. I mean, look at these. They look really impressive. They've obviously been around before. Well, they talk about the calamity. So, this isn't a shock to the Hadeans. Well, this generation of Hadeans, yes, but not the other generation. The much older. All right. Yes. It's going to point to the door, isn't it? No? Okay, guys. Well, we're going to end it on this one. In the next episode, we are going to go through the door of doors, because we've got to talk to the face because the hand ain't listening. So, if you like the video, please make sure to give it a good thumbs up, please. I'd really appreciate it. Subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know if you're playing the game. Tell me what you're liking about it so far. Tell me if there's anything you found difficult, any little tips and tricks, glyphs, any of the sort. Just please don't drop any spoilers, just in case anybody else wants to play the game. But then why would they be watching this if that's the case? I mean, maybe more spoilers for me, because you know, just trying to avoid it and that. Anyway, I'll see you on the next episode. See ya.